Hello, my amazing artists. Thanks for joining me, Mrs. Basil and Casa Basil. This is not only my basement, but is also my personal art studio, and now it's my classroom studio. So as you can see behind me, I try to hang some artwork and some pretty things, but I'll have more to come. So today I want to show you how to make a simple sketchbook or a notebook, since like me, I left a lot of supplies at school, including all my notebooks. So I don't have anything to write in except for loose paper. And I want to keep my papers together. So what you need is any kind of paper. It can be lined paper, it can be plain paper, it can be colored paper. I have a piece of colored paper that I found. Also, I have some blank computer paper, but lined paper works good for a notebook. So I'm going to make mine into a sketchbook today. And I always find it easier to start smaller. The smaller, then you can start to work bigger. So I'm going to show you two ways in two different videos. This is going to be the easier way, and then I'm going to show you a little bit more challenging way. But most of these materials you should have at home. I will never ask you to use materials that you may not have at home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to cut it in half, which I did already. Same thing with my colored paper. I'm going to put it in, cut it in half. The next thing I'm going to do is take it, I'm holding it up. You're going to do it flat on your table, and I'm just going to fold it in half. So I'm lining up the edges, and then once I get that bubble, then go ahead and crease it. If it's a little bit off, no problem. You could always take scissors and trim the sides. The next thing is I'm using my mini stapler. This is actually my daughter's stapler. All my staplers are at school. So you can do two staples right here. And if you want to get to the edge as close as you possibly can, but if you can't, that's okay. And then if you're having a hard time pressing it, go ahead and ask a parent for help. My suggestion is always staple on the tabletop. I'm stapling like this to show you, but again, staple on the tabletop. It's a lot easier. I'm just going to go ahead and do two staples. And voila, I have my own little personal sketchbook. You can decorate the front and the back. I decorated mine. I wrote art, and inside, and it'll be backwards, I wrote, would you like to make a notebook? Or maybe today, would you like to make a snowman? Maybe you can draw a snowman in here. You can draw what you see outside. Since it's winter, it's a nice wintry day, even though it's spring now. And you can draw and color in here. Share your pictures with me and tell me what's going on with you. And stay tuned because I'll have lots more videos coming with simple projects you can make at home.